In Chicago, we see Roy Harper, aka Arsenal, looking around. And all around him, he sees hella infected. They're coming again. So he tells all the civilians below him, get in the bunker. Be ready to barricade the doors, and he slides down. And when he gets down, he sees a young girl. Mr. Arsenal, are the monsters going to get us? It'll be okay. We'll wait them out. I will not let them touch you. Get inside now. But then somebody notices something. Roy! Huh? And he looks back. Oh shit! And we see fire infected. Hitting Roy with a fire blast. Ah! Roy! We then see him get barbecued and he dies. But at that moment, John Constantine walks out a portal. But he is not by himself. He walks out with the Shadowpact, an OP team that he formulated in those 5 years. Let's kick an equation in the ass. The members include the Blue Devil, a demon with a soul, strong and almost impervious to all damage. And he stabs demons with his pitchfork. The next member is Ragman, able to draw on the corrupted souls held in his cloak for strength and speed. But his cloak could not pull the souls from the anti-living, and he kicks one in the face. The leader of the group, the greatest detective in the world, Detective Chimp, Bobo to his friends, and he's in there tearing off arms. Then we got Ravager, Rose Wilson, a dangerous force slicing infected with her dual swords. And last but not least, we got Red Hood. Kinda like Batman, but not as squeamish, and he blows the brains out infected. My bad, how could I forget Zatanna, one of the most powerful ladies in DC. And John tells her, go deal with that flaming death. Done, and she flies up there. That's it, eyes on me. She uses a spell to turn off the flames, making her crash into the building. It's gonna be alright, people. Who the hell are you? My name is John Constantine. And out of nowhere, Swamp Thing appears behind him. Bloody hell! I need to talk to you about a garden. John continues fighting like, bro, you don't see us fighting here? And vines come out the ground, stabbing through all the infected. See, why didn't you just open with that? I know about the garden. You talking about the one in Gotham when we take our survivors? There is another garden on the other side of the world in Australia. I'm not going to Australia, mate. That place was dangerous before the Undead. I'm not going to survive the Undead only to step on a stonefish or have my brain eaten by a drop bear. Shut the up! Swamp Thing is sick of the trolling. Everybody like, damn, did Swamp Thing just... Yeah, that's new. Swamp Thing then tells Constantine that there's 2 gardens, Ivy's in Gotham and another which I'm cut off from. The other is screaming, crying out. I cannot ignore it anymore. So don't ignore it, mate. Go do what you have to do. There are humans there. If you would like them to survive what I have to do, I believe you should come with me. Fine, Red Hood, Ravengers, the survivors are in your hands. Get them to safety. We then see Ivy's garden in Gotham, and this shit looks crazy. And at the front gate of the garden, we see Harley Quinn. Welcome! Oh, no Zatanna, John, Danny, Roy, Bobo? Not Bobo. That beautiful hat-wearing chimpanzee. Whole time they just went to Australia. We then learn that Ivy's garden is the safest place on the planet right now, with the defense of the garden being magically augmented by the Tower of Fate. But Ivy looks up at it. Something is coming from above, outside, and we see something flying in. So Ivy calls out Mary and Kent Nelson, and she wastes no time shouting, Shazam! And Dr. Fate puts on his helmet and flies up. Help us, please! And outside they see Wonder Girl holding John Kent as he bleeds out. He won't stop bleeding! We'll take him. His wound is beyond medicine. It's magical. It's okay. You can let him go. In the garden, Dinah brings down Damien's ship. And when he gets down, he sees his brother, Jason Todd. Jason? Cass? You're alive? And you're Batman now. Suits you. Batman. Bruce said he wanted me to have it. Of course he did. Are you okay with that? Your father made a lot of bad decisions, but this is not one of them. And the 2 brothers hug each other. We then see Dinah walk out with infected Ollie in a bubble. No, don't let him in. We kept the anti-life equation outside for 5 years. You think we're gonna let you walk in with an infected person? I won't leave him alone. Then get out of here with them. You fend for yourself. I will not risk the lives of everyone in here so you can cling onto a corpse. And she gets ready to fight with Dinah if she has to. But Dinah's like, alright, I'll just go. She won't leave him. He's gone already. But then Cyborg and Hawkgirl's arms tells everybody he's not gone. There is a cure. A cure? But we have destroyed every carrier of the anti-life equation we encountered for the last 5 years, including friends and family. They could have been saved? Everyone we killed could have lived? You had no way of knowing. None of us did. What's the cure? We have no idea. I spoke to the anti-life equation. All it said was the cure was inside of me. We have access to magic and science, and now we have hope. We will find the cure. Cassie then walks away, but Damian follows her. Cassie, are you okay? No, Wonder Woman was gone. I dealt with that. To watch her, to lose Dinah twice like this. I know, I'm sorry. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. And he takes off his mask, kissing her lips. Meanwhile, in Australia, we see the garden. It's a bunker surrounded by fire, a pool of blood, and thousands of infected. My cloak fills the souls of the people inside the bunker. Many are wicked, but there are innocents too. Can you smell that sulfur? Yeah, it's hellfire. Right, Zatanna, if you could just lift us over the anti-living and the blood moat, I can get us a gap in the hellfire. You know, after a sentence like that, I just want to point out that we could all turn around, go home, put our feet up, and maybe have a beer? No, we can't. There are people who need us. Yeah, I know. Only as real. And they hover over all the infected. All the attention is now on them. The blood moat, it's shifting. Detective Chimp shouts out, "It's not blood!" What? It's not blood! It's Plastic Man! The infected Plastic Man pops out with spikes coming out his body, stabbing right through Ragman. Ah! Stabbing right through Zatanna's face. Zatanna! Stabbing right through Blue Devil's mouth. The team is dropping like flies. Everybody begins to fall inside Plastic Man's mouth. He has multiple really sharp teeth. It doesn't look too good for them. Oh! But while they fall down, a greater evil looked on with cold, uncaring eyes. Who the hell are these people? Are they infected or just pure evil? I guess we'll find out in the next part. I'll see y'all boys and girls next time. Ah!